Hello guys, this is JustSomeTechie, and my goodness, the Switch 2 is looking like a great console. I'm sure Etika would have loved to see how the Switch 2 is shaping up. We still miss you to this day, Etika. Hashtag Joy-Con boys. But I'll be going over some quick information about the specs of the Switch 2, what games will be coming out, the price, and the launch date. So if you're interested in all that, please stick around as I will be discussing it in this video. Surprisingly, Nintendo seems to care more about hardware specs this time around. There's dual USB-C ports, a dedicated chat button for voice chats. Finally, Nintendo solved the Scooby-Doo mystery of proper voice chat. There's new GL and GR buttons on the new Pro controller that can be remapped. The Switch 2 has a 1080p 120Hz LCD display, 4K 60Hz and HDR support when docked, 256GB of storage with a microSD express slot for faster speeds. The dock has a built-in Ethernet port now, which means there's no more of those LAN adapters, and it even has a cooling fan inside of the actual dock itself. There's bigger and magnetic Joy-Cons with the ability to act as a mouse in compatible titles, and there's now a Switch 2 camera to have off to the side of your TV. There were also a ton of first and third party titles revealed during the Direct as well, starting with Mario Kart World, Kirby Air Riders, Donkey Kong Bonanza, a Switch 2 Welcome Tour game that's like Astro's Playroom when the PS5 first launched, Drag X Drive, The Dusk Bloods, Elden Ring, Borderlands 4, Street Fighter 6, Hitman World of Assassination, Project 007, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, Split Fiction, and so many other titles that will either come at launch or at some point this year. There will also be Switch 2 enhanced versions of some of the existing Switch 1 titles, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Metroid Prime 4. GameCube games on Nintendo Switch Online is also now a thing, with Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, and F-Zero GX being the first games on the service on launch day. As nice as it is to hear all this information, there is a hard pill to swallow in classic Nintendo fashion. Games will cost $80 digitally and $90 physically, which feels like they took notes from GTA 6 rumored price and they were like, I bet. So at least there's game share, you know? The Switch 2 will cost $450. It will come out on June 5th. Nintendo is experimenting with an anti-scalper mechanism, requiring 50 hours of playtime on the Switch 1 and an active 12-month Nintendo Switch Online membership. So we'll see how that turns out, but hopefully you can still get a Switch 2 regardless. I do have some small nitpicks, including I wish they used OLED instead of LCD, and maybe more starting storage like 512GB. My least favorite part of the Switch 2 is just going to be the price of the games being $80 or $90, depending on what version you get. But I hope this covers everything you need to know about the Nintendo Switch 2 in a short amount of time. I'm JustSomeTechie, catch you all in the next one. See you then.